Welcome to Know the Truth. Our today's topic is India versus China. Whenever we talk about India and China, you know that we had a great relationship in past. There were trade relationships. There were people who used to come from China to India in ancient times, even in medieval times. But today, things are different. India and China are competitors. And as an Indian, we need to evaluate the situation honestly. This lecture is inspired by one of the recent lecture given by Narayan Murthy, the co-founder and retired chairman of Infosys, one of the biggest IT company of India. You know, India aspires to overtake China in every field, be it production, that's manufacturing or agriculture, and even in IT sector. But if we honestly analyze China, China has already become the factory of the world. Its GDP is 6 times than India. Although India is the fifth largest economy today, and China is the second largest economy, but you can see the gap is quite wide. And about 90% of the things in the supermarket and home depots in other countries are manufactured in China. So, how are we going to compete with China? We need to analyze ourselves, our efforts in a logical way. You know, since the emergency period, we Indians have not paid enough attention to population control. And this is not what I'm saying. This was said by Narayan Murthy in one of his recent speech given in Motilal Nehru Institute of Engineering in Allahabad. And if we analyze the data, you know, when we became independent, our population was around 36 crore. And today, we are more than 140 crore. So it's not about double, triple, we have quadrupled. And this poses a risk of making our country unsustainable. We need a very strong population policy in India. If we compare our country with the US, Brazil, China, you know, they have far higher per capita land availability. Whereas India, it faces significant challenges related to population, per capita land availability, or even healthcare facilities. So, how are we going to overtake China? It's a big question. You know, China, it has benefited enormously from globalization. And they have built a huge export system. No doubt they carried out a ruthless capitalism in their country. And this is why they have got much higher GDP as compared to ours. Don't worry, things are not that bad. If you think in a positive terms, you know, in India, there has been a lot of positive changes. Earnings growth in the stock markets are there. There has been wealth creation on a genuine basis. Okay? The economy is doing relatively well today in terms of growth rate across the world. So, if we look towards the positive side of ours, we have a lot of scope because we are one of the second largest populous economy of the world. No doubt, our government has to make a lot of improvement. There's a lot of scope of improvisation. You know, their response time, their transparency in governance, their accountability speed, and excellence in public governance, you know, it needs a lot of improvement. And if we see the news around us, we can see there are lapses. And we have to improve it in every possible way. You know, the good thing about India is that we are one of the emerging market, you know, we are one of the bright spot in the world economy. Okay, we offer diversity of companies which can come and operate in our country. Okay, so we have to look towards the positive side. The question arises, these are the matters to be taken by the government. What can I do? What should I do? Yes, we all can do something. Our professional responsibility is to contribute to the nation's progress by being honest, by doing hard work, by being efficient in whatever we do. Okay, and this contribution depends on having high aspirations also. We need to dream big, we need to work hard, we need to turn those dreams into reality. And we need to create lots of employments in this whole process. One generation must make many sacrifices to improve the lives of the next. Our earlier generation has done that. That's why we are here. And no doubt, we are also doing sacrifices for the coming generation. So this young generation of India has to be very disciplined, has to make some positive aims. They have to work hard and then they have to achieve them. This is how we are going to bring the change. This is how we are going to overtake China.